There was actually a fight between Mohbad and Wunmi. They started the fight from home. So you do visa and you do it for yourself. You do not do visa for me and Liam. And what did Mohbad say? Mohbad said, you and Liam, I will not do no visa for you until I know who the father of Liam is.
Another one has dropped. In fact, you have never heard this before. We have been waiting on this particular expose. We've been waiting for it to break out on the social media space. Well, regardless of how much it has been covered, Eden, well, justice must prevail. Justice for Mohbad, justice for those that have been downtrodden, justice. And of course, with this justice and the RIP of Mohbad, and how much people are pressing to find out the truth, the rot, the dirt in our society is being exposed. Yes, the conspiracy to cover up the wickedness is being exposed. You're about to hear what you have never heard before, like I said. And I will appeal to you to pay attention from the beginning of this video till the end so that you don't miss one single bit of info. Yes, very important. We'll be listening together, analyzing it together. You will be shocked. You will be shocked. At the end of the day, you will realize what RIP Mohbad, why Mohbad RIP'd. You will be finding out all of these things. It is so sad. Oh, Wunmi, there is no way to hide anymore. Just come out and say all that happened. Maybe you'll be forgiven or not, I don't know. But say your own part, and also you'll be pointing to those. We want you to affirm. Point to those people who have coached you, tutored you on how to go about it. Those people that are your mentors, who have told you, don't worry, we are behind it. Plus the blog that has lost glory and everything, Gist Lover. Every one of you, shame. Mohbad's spirit will not allow you people to sleep. You will not rest. Imagine this. I mean, how can human being be so wicked and evil this way? So bad, so evil. Have they gone and dined with darkness, with demons, for their heart to be so hard? They are not even looking at their own children. What will become of them later in life? Look at what they are doing. Anyway, like I said, we will be listening to this one, and it is explosive. You will now get to know what actually happened in the car and what happened when they got home. What Wunmi did, all that she hid from public view. And you also be finding out about this CCTV. You know, they said they had CCTV installed, but it was not connected. And they cannot present to the police. That is, if the police were actually seeking for justice. You see, that they cannot present to the public or to the police the videos from the CCTV. You'll be finding out all of this. In fact, you'll be finding out much more than you have ever found out or heard ever since the beginning of justice for Mohbad. But before we proceed, if you're just coming across this channel and you're not a member, why don't you join by tapping on the subscribe button? It is free. Turn on the notification bell. It's very important, so you'll be the first to get alerts whenever our videos are dropped. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say thanks for returning and thanks for being here. To encourage this channel to do more, why don't you tap on the share button and also the like button? And to go a step further, tap on that love icon, the thanks button. Yes, the one with the dollar sign. Tap on it to encourage this channel to do more. Let's get right into it.
They're already talking to the nurse. The landlord of Mohbad'S house, the driver of this SUV, Wunmi has reached out to him too. I believe the autopsy is already out. The government are too scared to release that autopsy. To me, I believe it too, that the autopsy is already out. And by the time they release that autopsy, something could shell. since we try to keep that story away from the public, but since it has leaked out, so let me just affirm some fact out now.
Okay.
There was actually a fight between Mohbad and Wunmi. They started the fight from home. Okay, there was an argument from home. So, and the prime boy was already there, and the whole people getting ready to go to the show. And before you know it, Wunmi quickly jumped into the vehicle. She was the first person to jump into the vehicle. And then Mohbad came out and said, Wunmi, what are you doing in the car? She didn't say anything because there'd been argument in the house before then. So Mohbad tried to get her out of the back of the SUV, but she refused. But they decided to continue the journey with that. So Darosha was the one sitting beside the driver's seat.
Okay, in front.
The passenger on the driver's side. Darosha was there. Too. Darosha was there. It was a 7-seater bus. SUV. The driver, Darosha in front. The middle, Mohbad, Wunmi, Prime Boy. And the back seat was what's the name of this guy? What's his name again?
Spending.
Yes. So there was an argument. There actually been an argument on their way to the show, but it was not really heated like that. But there have been argument in the car, and Prime Boy's job was to calm Mohbad's down. They come back, calm down. So at the point, Liam was with Spending. Okay, so when they got to the show, Mohbad was already stressed because there was they argued all the way to the show. So when they got to the show, I'm still gonna keep some part, but I just wanted to. There are some things that I just want to affirm the story.
Okay.
So when they got to the show, Mohbad went to perform, so he came back. It was because of Mohbad was irritated with Wunmi. That was why Mohbad wanted to leave that show. Mohbad was irritated by Wunmi.
Okay.
And then what were they arguing about? Mohbad, I guess Wunmi and Mohbad share the same iCloud.
Yeah.
So a message came into Mohbad's phone, and I guess the person is about a Canadian visa. So Wunmi also, I guess Wunmi also got a copy of that message on her phone, and that was the reason why she jumped into the car. That wherever you're going. So the major argument they were arguing about was that you went to do the visa. And you did not do no visa for me and Liam. So you do visa and you did it for yourself, you did not do visa for me and Liam. And what did Mohbad say? Mohbad said, you and Liam, I will not do no visa for you until I know who the father of Liam is. I know exactly, I'm telling you a fact right now. Mohbad knew that he's not believing he was even asking the paternity of Liam.
Boss man.
I am telling you the fact.
Boss man. There are some things I said I don't want to talk about. Okay, let me allow you talk. Okay, talk. Okay, talk.
Yeah, this is me. I'm the one talking.
Okay.
It's a fact. We have everything here.
Okay.
So, Prime Boy was in the car. Darosha was in the car.
Okay.
Lifestyle was in the car. The driver was in the car as well.
Okay.
So it was because of the DNA issue that actually caused that commotion between Mohbad and Wunmi. Mohbad knew all this, right? And he has been demanding for a DNA. And he said he kept quiet because he doesn't want no scandal.
Mohbad really.
My boy was sitting in the middle. Beside Wunmi. Wunmi was the one sitting in the middle. So when the argument started, and then Mohbad was already losing it, Prime was trying to calm Mohbad down, any suru now. I said, lost to the Kini. Our fans want to be by yourself, them by your way, and be by Ina.
Okay.
So, Mohbad wasn't having it because Prime Boy was not allowing him to do what he wanted to do. So, Mohbad got irritated by Prime Boy. Yeah. Oh, today you feel you know, like
I'm sorry, no, don't be angry. Can you check Kofi TV blog? If she's still streaming me, let me know. Let me send people to her page. Okay, continue, please.
So, let's go. Quick phone late display display. So he got out of the car. And then I actually dragged Prime Boy out of the car. And Prime Boy was like resisting. It was like, it was like kind of embarrassing that, because there are some other security outfit. I don't know if they were Mohbad or soldiers, but there are some security guys there too, with Mohbad at the other side of it. So Mohbad came out to Prime Boy's side, and then he tried to drag my Prime Boy out of the car. It was really aggressive. Mohbad was really aggressive. And then Prime Boy was now like trying to resist. And that was what they talk. That is what they call fighting. Mohbad was charging towards Prime Boy, all right, and then was trying to drag Prime Boy out of the car, and Prime Boy was resisting. And then the police, the security people there, they thought they were playing, And then when they saw that Mohbad was serious with it, they came around there and they held Mohbad.
Open your ears and hear what happened. Hear what happened to Mohbad. Hear how Wunmi and Mohbad had that clash because of the Canadian visa thing and the DNA.
And he left the place. So he said he went to the Kobanaship first and all that, to the stage. Prime Boy was not there when Mohbad punched window of that car. When Mohbad punched the window, he was having an argument, fight with Wunmi. So Prime Boy was not there at all. Now this is the situation. How is it possible for Prime Boy, for people saying that he had a fight with Prime Boy? There was no single pictures or videos or footage of the fight on social media. But last night was in the car. And during the Corona inquest, Wunmi never mentioned that there was Darosha in the car. In fact, she said she ran to go and call Darosha. How is it possible for Wunmi to go and call Darosha when Darosha was sitting on the front seat? And lifestyle was at the back of the car. You did not run anywhere, Wunmi. You didn't run anywhere. These people are right there in the car there. So why do you come up with all these stories? Don't give. So now, Darosha, everything should have known you, Darosha. They know what happened. So, on their way back home, there was another physical fight. When I mean fight, as in physical, there was a serious fight in the house. That hand that we saw.
Exactly. Pay attention. That swollen hand that we all saw in that viral video.
Mohbad got that injury in the house. In fact, after the fight, something happened after the fight. Now, and I also want to confirm to them that Mohbad did not die on Monday. He died on Tuesday. He died on Tuesday.
This is serious. Oh.
And another fact is that Wunmi contributed to the pie of Mohbad. And there was self-medication was conducted, as in Wunmi was doing self-medication to Mohbad in that house now. Before the nurse arrived. The driver of this SUV Wunmi has reached out to him too.
The one that we said that they should ask for.
Yes.
Because those boys told me that they should ask them. He is a witness too. We should ask.
Yeah. The autopsy. We're waiting for the autopsy to come out. The autopsy, I believe the autopsy is already out. The government are too scared to release that autopsy. To me, I believe it. Oh. I want you to know that one of the celebrity that is championing the case of Wunmi she's a godmother to Wunmi. So, and there is something between them. So she decided she's a godmother to Wunmi. This is the boss man talking. So I know that you guys are streaming. And then I'm talking. So you can hear, so you can add me to your petition. One of the celebrities championing the cause of Wunmi is the godmother to Wunmi. Wunmi always go to Lekki every night to sell. And there are a lot of things involved, which I'm not going to let you know.
This is wickedness of the highest order. This is wickedness of the wicked. Just imagine the cover-up. Imagine the cover-up. So Wunmi does not want to nail herself. And the way out of it, we've been saying it like, was this a mistake? Both of them have been on the street. Wunmi is a street girl. She has been on the street for a long time, and she's a wild woman, a wild lady. Now, let's look at it. Did she mistakenly RIP Mohbad? They had a fight like they often do, but this one was the height of it. Mohbad got really upset because it seems their relationship and everything about both of them was coming to an end. Should Mohbad have traveled to Canada, possibly upon his arrival, he might be putting an end to whatever it is between himself and Wunmi. Why? Of course, DNA and Liam. Does this child belong to me or belongs to someone else? Now, what is the role of Prime Boy in all of this? When Prime Boy came out of the custody of the Nigerian police, even though he has been taken back in, and they have made it difficult for him to come out. It's like they don't want him to come out anymore. They have put 30 million bond on him, which we know will be difficult for him to pay. His family do not have this. They already checked. They realized that his mom is poor. Apart from that, we also heard that Mohbad, this RIP of Mohbad has created a little bit of a shake in the system, and there are some things that are being opened. So Prime Boy's mom, according to what we heard, was attacked by hoodlums. We don't know who these people are, but people are suspecting that those that are attacked are from Mohbad's younger brother, Adura, for what she said. That, how can this boy do such a thing? How can this boy that I saved, a common criminal, a thief on the street that they wanted to, just RIPing him, I saved him. He went to steal. So maybe he decided to retaliate by sending people to deal with Prime Boy's mother. Now, Prime Boy, of course, he has issues to deal with. He's been accused of being the person that destroyed Mohbad. That's what the Nigerian police want us to believe, that the fight was so... Come on, man. When I listened to the police officer, I knew that this was going to be covered. Like, this was never going to be open. They are not going to allow justice to prevail. They will just look for the easiest person to put all of this on and nail. We know how the Nigerian police behave. They are not trusted. They are not trustworthy. They, when people want to, the intentional action. That's what I mean. So this is done intentionally. It's difficult for you to get it right with someone who has the intention of making sure that nothing works. That is how difficult it is. That is what the Nigerian police is. They know what they're doing, and what they are simply doing is to make sure that this case does not come to light. I mean, the truth of the case does not come to light. That's what they are onto. That's what they are onto. They are on that pathway to make sure that this case, light does not shine on it. They want to shine light or misdirect people into thinking that they are shining light in specific places that they want. And this goes together with what certain individuals who claim that they are fronting for justice for Mohbad. We saw them dancing when they went to buy coffin or get coffin, or they were gifted a coffin. We saw them dancing. They probably discussed and said, hey, why don't you give out this coffin so that you will advertise your coffin shop? So we are coming. All right, if that is what it is, they got there and started swinging like the wind is, you know what I mean. They started moving their body in such a crazy way. You know what I'm talking about. So from the audio, from what you heard, from the analysis, and from what you heard, Iyabo Joe is being accused of, well, not really accused, she's not hiding it. They call her Queen Mother. Queen Mother of what? I don't really understand. Is it the movie industry or Queen? I don't get it. Queen Mother of what and what? Queen Mother of what? That's what she's being called, and she likes it. Anyway, she's been accused of being the mentor, the backbone of Wunmi. Now, Mohbad, like any other individual, we make mistakes in life. If Mohbad had knew that this could come to his RIP, if he had knew that he needs to be extremely careful around Wunmi, if he never had that street, orientation, he already had the street orientation as a young person growing up. Now, Wunmi wanted to divert our mind into believing that Mr. Prime Boy is diabolic. You know, Wunmi too is also said to be diabolic. They are from Ikorodu, and if you look at certain parts, you will know that there are people who are still much into these diabolic practices, like getting some little charms here and there to fight, to do this, to do that. So Wunmi wanted us to believe that Prime Boy hit Mohbad with some diabolic amulet or whatever it is, charm. That is what she wrote, and Gistlover quickly put this out there. Why did you put it out there, Gistlover? You wanted us to believe that Prime Boy did this and did that, and now questions were asked. Did you see any amulet ring or some, charms, belt, something, did you say anything? No. Do you know that Wunmi and Mohbad, like what Prime Boy said, were the ones having a fight? But Prime Boy was unable to deliver everything that day. Was unable, the first time he had this talk on TV, he was unable to deliver everything on channels. Or is it TVC? He was unable. TVC was unable to deliver everything that he has inside of him. Like, all I heard him say is, why is this lady putting this thing on me? As if, doesn't she know? He did not want to open his mouth at that period because he wasn't too sure of what is going to happen. He didn't want to open his mouth. Maybe his legal representative had advised him, like, wait, hold on a second, don't say everything. Because if he had said everything, possibly Wunmi and our courts would have found a way to manipulate it. But he didn't say everything. He didn't say that Wunmi and Mohbad were having issues on paternity of Liam, and that Mohbad got visa and did not include Liam and Wunmi in it. That's it. So guys, I don't know what you think. What do you think about this one? Because everything is getting hot now. Drop your comment about this one. Like and share. See you in the next update.